she drinking. She tell me rum and Coca-Cola. So darling, come a little closer. She drinking rum and Coca-Cola all night. Then she look me in the eye, say you ain't leaving here tonight. When that thought is one, she signal the bartender, bring it come. Start the jam down to the ground. This kind of woman, where she come from, oh Lord. How she whining, sir? Just one more before I go. It was rum and Coca-Cola all night. Jam down to the ground, ground.
Nothing else sounds as good as
WEFM, the Queen Fresh Sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And good morning. We are back with you for another day, another Monday.
Another Monday.
All right.
This is the last Monday in January, right?
It is indeed the last Monday in January, right? So for those of you who thought that January would never end, it is coming to an end on
And it's
Friday,
coming to
Saturday.
It's coming to an end nicely.
January. 30 days of... Never mind. I can't say it right now. Okay, my brain just got into a whole fog. Morning, everybody. We're back with you, okay? Hope that everybody is doing fine. The weather seems to be holding, at least on our end so far. It still looks like it's a little bit windy out there. So I'm hoping that it's going to be a cool day. We got some showers earlier this morning already, but I'm hoping that it's going to be a cool day, all right? For those of you who might have to be out and about today, that's what we're hoping. All right.
And January is going to be a nice month, boy. The ending of January.
The end of January for who?
For some people. For some people.
Is there something that you want to say, Maka?
It's going to be a nice month, Roleza.
Why is it going to be a nice month, Maka?
People are going to get paid.
People are going to get paid anyways.
From since the 19th of December.
They mean people are going to get paid a bonus. Those in government.
It's not me, sister, it's you.
No, well, it's had to be because we were going to be paid anyways. Anybody who is employed, you're either being paid fortnightly or monthly, so you were going to be paid on Friday in any event.
Yeah, but the length of time, that's like what, 6 weeks?
You mean, yeah, but
from since the 19th of December to the end of January, that's a lot of time.
Well, that's how you're supposed to know to stretch your money because you know for sure at least you're going to be paid at the end of January, right? But what Mark is talking about, I don't know why he just don't come right out and say it, but yes.
The reason we have to come out and say that people getting bonus this end of the month.
Does it happen? All right. So
well, there's some people, there are a lot of persons that still, worrying about it.
But this is Mike. All right, so let's backtrack a little bit. For those of you who might be trying to listen to us online, there seems to be a little bit of a technical issue. I just checked a while ago, and we are not back up streaming. So a reminder that we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. So for those of you who want an alternative to listening to us, you can listen to us on Facebook and YouTube. All right. And apart from our commentary with Life at 7:45, we will also be conducting an interview this morning with Francesco Perez Santana, the head of the Venezuelan mission in SVG, and this would be in relation to Venezuela's current situation after the abduction of President Maduro. All right. So you want to stay with us for a full morning here on Activated Mornings. All right. To get into the meat of the discussion that Maka did not want to fully bring out. All right, let's go.
Oh, yes.
So on Friday in a press conference, it was revealed by Prime Minister Dr. Godwin Friday that this month end persons, government workers, as well as including those who are daily paid, as well as pensioners will be receiving a salary bonus.
Is it salary bonus?
Yes, salary bonus. All right. I just needed to make sure that I phrased it correctly. All right. So for government employees, they would be receiving an extra $2,000 pensioners will be receiving $1,500. All right.
Daily paid.
Daily paid. Let me see something. Prime Minister said daily paid workers who make between $500 and $1,000 a month, they will receive $1,000. All right. So this is an election pledge that has been fulfilled. Although I wonder, in the context of some persons, if they think it was the fulfillment or the pledge that they thought they heard or that they thought that they were getting. All right. So yes. That is what is happening coming the end of this month. It is also a tax-free bonus. All right. So, I mean, somebody give me $500 extra right now. I'm going to take it.
Of course.
Right. I know that some persons, and what was interesting to me is that you heard some persons saying that this is why they voted for the government. Right. This is one of the reasons. For some, it might have been the only reason. For some, it is the only reason, right? But it's kind of interesting to me when I hear persons say that this is the reason why they voted for the government, to get a one-off bonus.
So that is it?
I don't know. And that's the thing. The government never said when they were in election mode whether or not this is going to be a bonus that's going to be received every year. Mm-hmm. They did say that it's going to happen for this within the first 60 days of them being in government, but we don't know if this is going to be something that's continuous. All right. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if this is the only reason why persons voted the government into office, I kind of looking at you in a little bit away, because it should have taken more than that. All right. In terms of there being more reasons for you to vote a government into office. But
so Roleza, who are the person not getting now?
So those who are not getting are statutory workers, right? The thing with those in statutory organizations, I know that when I was employed in a statutory capacity, that we used to get whatever bonuses the government gave at the time, but I was told that we were not entitled to it, that we didn't have to get it, right? It just so happened that we used to get. So I am not quite sure in terms of certain places what's going to happen with them. Maybe if there is some wiggle room within the budget of these institutions or these departments, they just might end up getting.
I see somebody was saying that the statutory body get bonus from their
I don't know because I can't name any, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe that is the case. I know one of the things that kind of annoyed me on social media on Friday was those who were asking, but what about the private sector, right? And it had me thinking, during the election campaign, did everybody in St. Vincent and the Grenadines who's employed, whether public or private, thought that they were going to get the bonus? You know, because to me, it was just surprising to see people asking, well, what about the private sector? The government isn't responsible for paying persons in the private sector. What happens in the private sector is that sometimes some persons, some of these employees would give a Christmas bonus or would give bonuses within the year. But it's not an expectation that within the private sector, that the government is going to pay these persons. And when I saw a lot of persons asking the question, it really and truly just annoyed me. So I just zoned out, right? But
I saw this with the statutory bodies, boy. There's a lot of yeah. I find there's a lot, boy. Wow.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think maybe if their boards give the okay, then and it's within the budgets of these departments or these institutions, they could end up getting it.
Some of them I don't even know that they were statutory bodies.
Oh.
And for example, Braxa. Did you know Braxa was a statutory body?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I know what is also being encouraged, and it was always encouraged by whichever administration, even in the ULP's time. Whenever the government gave a bonus, the what used to be stated is that they're hoping that the private sector does the same, right? Mm-hmm. So even let's say in the private sector, they don't give a full $2,000 or $1,000 or $1,500. It would be nice if they could give their employees something, right? But I know that some places already gave a bonus in December in any event, so Yeah, so that is that, and maybe that has put this matter to rest. I don't know if people are going to bring it back up in December and in November, asking if they're going to get a bonus again. Who knows, right? But we will see what happens.
Oh boy, yes, this bonus stick, boy. People just really, and I see there was a clip with the opposition leader saying that he gonna care. But before I see them, go to the telephone. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
People vote on different reasons. People vote on their own interest. Some may vote because of the promised salary. Some may vote because of the vaccine mandate. Some people might have voted because the road in their community is bad. Some might have voted because they go to the hospital and the service was poor. Some people voted because they're being in a job and they didn't get promoted. So everybody's issues is different. Okay. Bye.
All right. Thanks, Vince. All right. You know what crossed my mind though? I wonder how many business places are going to have a sale on Friday and Saturday.
Oh.
Because people have a little bit more money to spend.
Yeah,
all right.
That's true.
Because if you had $2,000 extra, not everybody going to look to save it and all that. So I'm curious to see how many business places are going to put out sales this coming Friday and Saturday. But I mean, people do what they want with their money, yes. So
I guess people happy do. People happy, no matter how much it is. People happy about it.
Mm-hmm. And you have more spending power. Maybe you needed to pay off a bill. Pay off a bill, buy something that you do not want to have to take on credit, so you can pay for it in full. So there's never no harm in persons having extra spending money in their hands. So yeah. As
you say, Roleza, I hope this just go to a rest with this bonus and double bonus.
Yeah.
Double salary, A lot of people was expecting double salary, but I guess people just, they're comfortable, they're happy about this bonus, better than nothing. So.
Yeah. So money in hand is always good. Well, once used wisely. Let me put that at the end, once used wisely. All right. Let's see if we have enough time. Maybe we don't have enough, but we noticed that yesterday, Stuart Haynes was on the Issue at Hand program, and it's always interesting what persons gravitate to as the leading headline or the only thing that some persons tend to take away from some of these interviews, right? So it is stated that the Lotto, and not just the Lotto, Vinlek was also mentioned, CWSA, they have borrowed money from the NIS, and this has caused a little bit of an uproar on social media. And I think for some persons, there needs to be, what I would suggest to persons is go and listen to exactly what was said and why, right? Because yes, maybe here in an institution like the lottery borrowing money from national insurance,
that surprised me though.
It's surprising, right? But this is the way in which I view things, right? The rich, and I'm just using it in the context of an individual. The rich stay rich by taking loans, right? Because if I have $50,000 and let's say I need something that costs $30,000, I am going to borrow so that I can keep my $50,000 and over a period of time pay off that $30,000 loan, right? And in the context of the NIS, they have to find different ways in which they can invest the money that we put in so that the money could double up or whatever, right? But I'm not saying double up because double up would be too high, but in order for them to gain interest, if they keep the money in-house, like how we only keep money on that mattress, you are not going to incur any interest. But if you lend this money to an individual, but not an individual, in this case, an institution, you are gaining interest. And in that way, they are adding to whatever it is they currently have, So I think persons need to have an understanding. And in this case, they're lending to institutions that are realizing a profit, right? The lottery is realizing a profit, so they can more than pay off whatever the loan is.
I guess people was saying, they was expecting the national lottery because people may be saying that the national lottery making a lot of money.
But it's the same reason I just gave. If I have $50,000 as in the lottery, I am the lottery, I am the person who has the money. It is better for me to borrow as opposed to utilize whatever monies I currently have. right? And it works to the advantage of the NIS in that context. Lending to the lottery is probably one of the better places to lend to because they realize no profit and they could pay off the loan, you know? So,
And I guarantee you getting back your money.
and you guarantee you're getting back your money, right? We only lend to people who we know could pay we back. All
Let me
right,
just
folks?
take this quick call. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Roleza. Morning, Maka.
Morning.
So, to me, I see that is wrong.
You think it's wrong?
NIS is supposed to be lending national lottery no money. National lottery is for sports and culture. They are making their own money. You listen to national lottery, figure said they make
The profit.
$20 million. That's profit, eh?
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, not profit. But where Lotto supposed to be buying money from NIS to do?
But you know that it said they borrowed the money to upgrade the playing fields. If I remember the reasoning correctly, I think it's to upgrade the playing fields.
Yeah, exactly. Which playing field released there?
So you want to know what the proof is?
London playing field.
No, I ain't saying that. Just saying which playing field. Not if you buy any kind of money, they release that. The playing field, and you say most of them, majority of them, is run by National Lottery. If it's so that them places is supposed to be limited.
Okay, all right. We're gonna have to take this up. I hear you. I'm not going to argue with you. I hear you, but we're gonna have to take this up a little later as we have to go directly into today's traffic talk, and the officer is waiting for us to call him. Okay.
Okay.
So stay tuned for the whole program. You're gonna get time to call back. Okay. All right.
Oh yes.
All right. It is a point of conversation, but we're going to have to head on out, folks. Time for an SVG. It is 7:36, and we're heading directly into today's traffic talk.
WEFM, the Clean Fresh